A pleasant greetings to everyone. I am Renalyn A. Gizada and I am with teacher Justelin Maligsa. We are your teachers for today. So before we start the discussion, I prepared some video presentation for you to watch. Mag-share na. So now, do you have any idea what's the video all about? You want to answer? Okay, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
I believe our topic for today, ma'am, is all about digestive system po.
Yes, very good. Our topic for today is all about digestive system. So let's give a hand for Joanna May Okada. So now, before we start, before Teacher Justin will discuss about the topic, I created two sets of interactive games to help you more understand what the digestive system all about. So the first game will be called the Riddle Riddle. The game will be a quiz style competition where you answer questions related to the digestive system. If you want to answer, just raise your hand and click the unmute button. Are we all clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay, let's start. So first question. I am the start of digestion, where food enters with glee. I chew and I mix and send it on to the next step. You see, what am I? Miss Bimayra May, what is your answer?
I think it's mouth, mom.
Very good. That is our mouth. Next. I'm a tube that's long and narrow. I take food from your mouth to travel far like an arrow. I'm stretchy and flexible to push food down. What's my name? Can you tell me now? Okay, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
Esophagus po, ma'am.
Yes, very good. That is esophagus. Next, I'm a patch with acid and enzymes inside, where food gets broken down. Though I try to hide, I churn and mix and break things apart. What am I? Playing this digestive part. Yes, Miss Bimayra May, what is your answer?
It's our stomach, mom.
Very good. That is our stomach. Next. I'm where most digestion happens, small but essential. Nutrients get absorbed. It's quite consequential. I twist and I turn. As I break things apart, what part of the system am I doing my part? Yes, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
I think it's our small intestine, ma'am.
Very good. That is our small intestine. Next. I'm the organ that processes waste, making sure everything's ready to be erased. I absorb water and I form solid stool. What am I? Can you guess me? It's not that cruel. What is your answer, Miss Bimayra May?
It's our large intestine, mom.
Very good. That is our large intestine. Next. I store bile and release it when needed, helping break down fats when digestion succeeded. I am not very large, but I'm crucial to you. What am I? Can you guess who? Yes, Miss Joanna May?
I guessed is our pancreas, ma'am.
Yes, very good. That is our pancreas. Next. I'm a sticky liquid that moistens food. Without me, chewing would be quite crude. I'm made in your mouth and help you chew. What am I? Can you guess who? Yes, Miss Bimayra May, what is your answer?
It's our saliva, mom.
Very good. That is our saliva. Next, I'm a pair of organs that filter and clean, removing waste from your blood. I'm unseen. I help your body stay healthy and bright. What am I doing my job right? What is the answer? Okay, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
I guess it's our kidney, ma'am.
Yes, very good. That is our kidneys. And last, I start in your mouth where I begin my journey. Through the esophagus, I travel quite hurriedly. In the stomach, I mix, churn, and blend. Then to the small intestine, I eventually send. I break down food so you can absorb. Who am I? This system in charge of the digestive chore. So what is the answer? Anyone? Yes, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
Guess lang, ma'am, ha. Is it our rectum, ma'am?
No. It is a system. Yes, Miss Bimayra May.
Is it part of the digestive system, ma'am?
Yes. No, it's
Oh,
not a part, but it is actually our digestive system. The answer is the digestive
yes,
system.
ma'am,
Okay, thank
digestive
you.
system.
Yes, very good. Give a hand for everyone. So next, without further ado, let's proceed to the second game. The second game would be a multiple choice game. Just choose the correct answer to the given statement about the digestive system. So if you want to answer again, just unmute or just raise your hand. So, clear ba?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start.
Pareho.
First question. What is the primary function of the small intestine in the digestion? Miss Bimayra Bisidad, what is your answer?
I think, ma'am, the primary function of our small intestine is to digest and absorption of nutrients.
Now let's see if it's correct. Yes, very good. Next, which part of the digestive system absorbs the majority of the nutrients from digested food? Just raise your hand and unmute. Okay, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
It is our small intestine, ma'am.
No, let's see. Okay, very good. That is our small intestine. Next, the organ responsible for the mechanical digestion of food through churning is, what is the answer? Okay, Miss Bimayra May, what is the answer?
I think, ma'am, it's our stomach.
Let's see if that is our stomach. Very good. Next, what is the function of the liver in digestion? Joanna May, what is your answer?
Is it to produce bile, ma'am?
Now let's see. Yes, very good. Next, which organ is primarily responsible for the production of digestive enzymes and insulin? Who wants Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
It's our pancreas po, ma'am.
Now let's see if it is yes, very good. That is our pancreas. Next, which organ stores and concentrates bile before releasing it into the small intestine? What is your answer, Miss Bimayra May?
Is it our gallbladder, ma'am?
Let's see. Very good. That is our gallbladder. Next, what is the function of the esophagus in the digestive system? Yes, Miss Joanna May, what is your answer?
It is transporting food from the mouth to the stomach, po, ma'am.
Let's see. Is that correct? Very good. It transports food from the mouth to the esophagus. Next, which organ secretes hydrochloric acid to aid the digestion of food? Yes, Miss Bimayra May, what is your answer?
It's our stomach, ma'am.
Very good. That is our stomach. Lastly, which organ plays a major role in water absorption and the formation of gases? Yes, Miss Luana May, what is your answer?
It's our large intestine po, ma'am.
Yes, that's correct. Large intestine. Very good. You got it right. So give a hand for everyone. So now let's proceed to our activity. So in this phase, since duha raman mo, so kamo ang mag-group. For this activity, you'll create a flow chart using Google website. So Google website that illustrates the sequential movement of food, a label diagram of the digestive organs, including their function, and you can put some pictures on it. You will be given 10 minutes to finish this activity. So again, the link will be provided on the um, chat box or the comment section. So after completing the activity, choose a representative to present your work in the class. So are we all clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you for participating. Now, Teacher Justin will take over to the discussion about the digestive system.
So, good day, class. So, I am teacher Jesterlyn, and I will be discussing the arrangement and function of the organs in our digestive systems, as well as the other organs that helps with digestion. So, before proceeding to the parts and functions of the digestive system, let's first define what is the digestive system. So, the digestive system, also known as the gastrointestinal tract, is a series of organs responsible for breaking down food into nutrients and absorbing them into the body. It extends from the mouth to the anus, facilitating the intake, digestion, absorption, and elimination of food. So, the digestive system is the group of organs in your body that works together to break down the food you eat. It helps turn food into smaller parts so your body can absorb nutrients and use them for energy, growth, and repair. So let's have the parts and functions of the digestive system. Let's have the gastrointestinal tract first. The first part is the mouth, where food is chewed and mixed with saliva. So it helps chew and break down food with your teeth and saliva. The second part is the esophagus. It is a tube that carries food from the mouth to the stomach. The next part is the stomach. It is a muscular organ that fixes food with digestive juices. So, a sac-like organ that mixes and breaks down food using acids and enzymes. Next, the next part is the small intestine. So it is where most nutrient absorption occurs. So a small intestine is a long coiled tube where nutrients from food are absorbed into your blood to give you energy and support your body. And the last part is the large intestine. So it is where water is absorbed from the remaining food material forming stool. So large a large intestine is the wider tube that absorbs water from leftover food and forms waste or poop. Lastly, we have the rectum and anus. So it is where stool is eliminated from the body. So anus is the opening at the end of your digestive system through which waste leaves your body. So let's proceed to the accessory glands, organs, or another parts that helps your body for digestion. First, we have the salivary glands. So it produces saliva, which contains enzymes that begin the breakdown of carbohydrates. So they produce saliva which moistens food, making it easier to chew and swallow. The next part is the liver. So liver produces bile, which helps with fat digestion. So the liver processes nutrients from food, making makes bile to help digest fats, stores vitamins and minerals, and removes toxins from the blood. The next part is gallbladder. So it stores and releases bile. So the gallbladder stores and concentrates bile made by the liver. Which you eat fatty foods, it releases bile into the small intestine to help digest fats. And lastly, we have the pancreas. So pancreas produces enzymes that help break down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, and produces hormones that regulate blood sugar. So, pancreas also produces insulin, which helps control blood sugar levels. So, before ending my discussion, I want you to watch a video about the parts and functions of the digestive system.
Across the whole planet, humans eat on average between 1 and 2.7 kilograms of food a day. That's over 365 kilograms a year per person, and more than 28,800 kilograms over the course of a lifetime. And every last scrap makes its way through the digestive system. Comprised of 10 organs, covering 9 meters, and containing over 20 specialized cell types, this is one of the most diverse and complicated systems in the human body. Its parts continuously work in unison to fulfill a singular task, transforming the raw materials of your food into the nutrients and energy that keep you alive. Spanning the entire length of your torso, the digestive system has 4 main components. First, there's the gastrointestinal tract, a twisting channel that transports your food and has an internal surface area of between 30 and 40 square meters, enough to cover half a badminton court. Second, there's the pancreas, gallbladder, and liver, a trio of organs that break down food using an array of special juices. Third, the body's enzymes, hormones, nerves, and blood all work together to break down food, modulate the digestive process, and deliver its final products. Finally, there's the mesentery, a large stretch of tissue that supports and positions all your digestive organs in the abdomen, enabling them to do their jobs. The digestive process begins before food even hits your tongue. Anticipating a tasty morsel, glands in your mouth start to pump out saliva. We produce about 1.5 liters of this liquid each day. Once inside your mouth, chewing combines with the sloshing saliva to turn food into a moist lump called the bolus. Enzymes present in the saliva break down any starch. Then your food finds itself at the rim of a 25 centimeter long tube called the esophagus, down which it must plunge to reach the stomach. Nerves in the surrounding esophageal tissue sense the bolus's presence and trigger peristalsis, a series of defined muscular contractions. That propels the food into the stomach, where it's left at the mercy of the muscular stomach walls, which pound the bolus, breaking it into chunks. Hormones secreted by cells in the lining trigger the release of acids and enzyme-rich juices from the stomach wall that start to dissolve the food and break down its proteins. These hormones also alert the pancreas, liver, and gallbladder to produce digestive juices and transfer bile, a yellowish-green liquid that digests fat, in preparation for the next stage. After 3 hours inside the stomach, the once shapely bolus is now a frothy liquid called chyme, and it's ready to move into the small intestine. The liver sends bile to the gallbladder, which secretes it into the first portion of the small intestine, called the duodenum. Here, it dissolves the fats floating in the slurry of chyme so they can be easily digested by the pancreatic and intestinal juices that have leached onto the scene. These enzyme-rich juices break the fat molecules down into fatty acids and glycerol for easier absorption into the body. The enzymes also carry out the final deconstruction of proteins into amino acids and carbohydrates into glucose. This happens in the small intestine's lower regions, the jejunum and ileum. which are coated in millions of tiny projections called villi. These create a huge surface area to maximize molecule absorption and transference into the bloodstream. The blood takes them on the final leg of their journey to feed the body's organs and tissues. But it's not over quite yet. Leftover fiber, water, and dead cells sloughed off during digestion make it into the large intestine, also known as the colon. The body drains out most of the remaining fluid through the intestinal wall. What's left is a soft mass called stool. The colon squeezes this byproduct into a pouch called the rectum, where nerves sense it expanding and tell the body when it's time to expel the waste. The byproducts of digestion exit through the anus, and the food's long journey, typically lasting between 30 and 40 hours, is finally complete. TED-Ed is a nonprofit. If you value our work, please consider.
So, any questions, class?
Wala na, ma'am.
So, if none, then let's have a short quiz so that I can know if you really listened and understood my discussions about the parts and functions of the digestive system. So, I want you to click the link to lead you to the WooClub quiz I created. So, in this quiz, you have to answer the 5 questions I created and choose the corresponding answer. So, if you're done, then just send me the screenshot of your answers. And before ending the class, I will give you an assignment. So, I also entered the uh, link in the chat box. And that will lead you to the assignment, Google Docs assignment I created. So, in this assignment, you have to explain how the digestive system works and list 3 things that you learned about the digestive system and why they are important to know. So, that's all for today's class, everyone.
Thank you for your participation, everyone.
Thank you,
Have a
ma'am.
good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Picture,
Thank you,
picture.
ma'am. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.